All right. Kant says the world as we perceive it takes the form, and then these could be a couple of famous words from Kant's philosophy. The world as we perceive it takes the form of what Kant called phenomena. It's simple. That just means phenomena are simply objects of sense experience. Something that you experience through your senses. A chair, a book, anything like that would be what Kant calls phenomena. And now Kant asks, how accurately does our mental representation of reality reflect actual reality? We have a mental apprehension here of what we think is real. Is it reflecting what is actually real? And we have to go back and remember the lesson we had earlier about the podium and color. The podium appears to be brown to us. And we asked the question, is it really brown? And we came up with the answer that no, it's not. That we learned that light waves reflected off the podium strike our optic nerves in such a way that the podium appears to be brown. So Kant says there is a distinction between phenomena, objects as we experience them with our senses, and what he calls, here comes another one of his words here, what he calls noumena. These are objects as they are absent human perception. If the podium appears to us brown, we perceive it that way. What is it like when there is no perception? There is no one to perceive it. That would be what Kant will call the noumena. An object as it actually is. Kant called, and here's the German word now, an object as it actually is, absent human perception. Kant called, and the German word is simply used here for this, he called it the Ding an sich, which means thing in itself. So now, we learn that there are two levels of reality. Phenomena, objects that we experience through our senses. Noumena, objects as they are absent our perception. That's two levels of reality. But Kant says our conceptual scheme, the way our minds are worked and structured, cannot go past phenomena. Knowledge stops with phenomena. That's all we can do. And that means, it sounds like at this point, that Kant is saying that metaphysics, the study of a reality that lies beyond the senses, Kant is saying that metaphysics is merely inference. We can't know something like that. No knowledge is possible in this field, the field of metaphysics. He does not reopen the world of metaphysics or the field of metaphysics. Instead, he says knowledge here is impossible, but he has opened the door because he has made the claim that there are two different levels of reality. Some later philosophers will pick up on that, and we will have some other theories of metaphysics. Kant, as I said, opens that door. He doesn't go through.